Hey everyone, this is Andrea Hutcheson. Thank you so much for watching this video. Today's video topic is very hot. So this is nothing new that my team already knows, but I wanted to share with others as well. So maybe you can be encouraged today. Make sure that if you're watching this live, which you will say live on the top, please comment with #1 so that I know that you're here and I can give you a shout out. If you're watching the replay, because there's a lot of you who might be working right now and you're watching the replay, I want to always say hi to people who take the time to develop themselves and be able to watch this. So, and then the other thing that I'm going to ask you to do, I know, I am annoying, okay? I want you to share this video, maybe for your team, maybe if you want to encourage them, maybe you're wanting to do something else, just share it with whoever you think is going to be beneficial for. I just did. I'm like, okay, let's do this. Woo! You guys know that I'm a crazy person, and yes, I was a little bit behind because I'm going to be showing you my screen, and so I was working all the little details before I went live. Today we're going to talk about want to know how to uh, prospect some people, like how are you going to be able to recruit. So I'm going to get into this, and then at the end of this video I'm going to be able to answer some questions. So I want to make it as easy as possible for those of you who are watching the replay and for those of you who are watching the live video. So I'm with my paparazzi consultant. We are a Jetsetter team, which is one of the top ranks in the whole company. And I was just excited for my team that they were able to hit that rank in the month of January, which is never done before until this year of 2018. So I was excited. So today I'm going to be sharing some tips. There's nothing what's the saying, Danny? There's nothing under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun. All of this you have learned from somebody else. You might already have learned some of the tips that I've shared with other people, and they have shared it as if they was their own. So there's nothing new under the sun. And that's what I'm going to share with you today, and what has been very helpful to me. Now I am not a top recruiter in the whole company. There's a person who just recruited on our team 58 people in 1 month. That is insane, amazingly. But this person who did that, she has been following the tips, and she has been following and making her own everything more, like she's been branding herself, and she has followed what I'm going to share with you. So there's a lot of things that we're going to talk about, and I'm going to try to make this video a 10-minute video. We'll see how that goes. I'm hoping to do 10-minute videos every Monday through Friday, but I can't promise you everything, okay? I can't promise, but I will try. So we have an agenda for today, and the first thing you need to know as a leader, first of all, to be able to become a director, you might be a consultant, you might be a new consultant, and you just became a store consultant. All of our ranks are posted on the 10th of the following month. They become official. So if you haven't seen your name and you're like, I just hit director in January, but I'm not seeing it, it went back to store consultant. Well, the reason is because it's not official until the 10th of the month, which is going to be this Friday, because they won't post it on a Saturday. Okay, and then we get paid on the 20th of the following month, and it can be direct deposit or a check. I recommend that you get your account linked, because then it doesn't cost anything for them to deposit the money. If they send you a check, it's going to cost about $2.50. So and if it's going to take a little bit longer. So as a new consultant, your next rank is to become a director, to add 3 people to your team. And I'm going to be sharing with you some tips, and also things that I have learned through the 6 years that I've been with this company. Actually, in July will be 6 years that I've been with Paparazzi. So all of my experience and all of the journaling that I did and everything that I learned, I'm sharing with you as of today, okay? And it's gotten better. It's gotten better because we keep growing, we keep learning. You keep developing yourself every single day. You're going to learn a lot. So today, the first thing that you need to remember is, let me hide this. Oh, let me hide this. Okay. So the first thing that you need to learn is that you need to attract like-minded people. So because you're trying to hit director, because you're trying to hit a level where you want to be recognized, or you're wanting to make more money, or you're maybe wanting to make a little bit more of residual income, the best way, now here's the thing before I get into this, that with sales, you can make money in this business. Other companies don't have that. Okay, so you have an amazing company that pays you just by showing the jewelry. You don't even have to learn product names. You don't have to have competitions, because all of us have different new items every single day. So we get different varieties. So there's no competition. And also, it's nothing, it's only $5. Okay, so it's not hard to sell, it's not hard to share. So you can learn an extra residual income through building a team. And the best way to do that is by you doing parties and by you getting your customers to become consultants. That's the easiest part of our job. By us doing parties, the most parties you do, not just Facebook Live parties, but home parties, events, nursing homes, fundraising. There's lots of strategies out there that you can do. Those customers, your goal is to have those customers become consultants by just you showing the love, by them falling in love with our jewelry, by them asking you to become a consultant. And so the first thing that I want to teach you is attract like-minded people. Be who you want to be, and those are the people you're going to attract. So the first mistake that I made when I joined Paparazzi, it's that I was just, nobody told me how to do things. Nobody told me what I needed to post. Nobody told me that I needed to brand myself. Nobody told me about attraction marketing. I learned that through my journey with Paparazzi, okay? And through buying different trainings, learning from other people who have been successful. And then I learned and have all the knowledge of that. So here's the thing, okay? We are so desperate at the beginning when we first get started that we are wanting to become director level. Okay, we are like so desperate, so we're gonna try to get whoever to join our team without even interviewing them, without having them to find out if we really want them on our team. And then we just start adding people because we are so desperate to add people to our team. We want to get to the top really quickly. And the best way to do that is by adding new people, a lot of people in 1 month. Well, let me tell you, that was the first mistake I made. I was adding people to our organization, didn't know how, didn't interview them, didn't know what their goals were. I was just interested to help them because this is a great opportunity. And I was begging people. Okay, and we're going to talk about that today. And it was just, you need to really think about who is it that you are and who is it that you want to attract to this organization. Because let me tell you, you want quality over quantity. You want quality over quantity. On our team as of today, I have personally sponsored around 300 people in my 5 years with Paparazzi. Okay? I have never stopped recruiting someone or adding someone to my team within a month. I've always had a goal of adding 3 to 5 people within my team. If more come, it was even better. But so you have that goal, but you really need to think about who you really want to attract to your organization. And those are the people, like you have to think quality, not quantity. So I have 300 people, but let me tell you, I only have like 60 to 70, maybe 80 people who are active within this company. Only 60 to 80 people who are active out of all those 300 people. Like, why? So if you're like having a pity party because you added 10 people and only one is working, let me tell you, that's just how it is, because we're looking into quantity instead of quality. Okay, so you need to really start by asking yourself, who is it that you want to attract to your organization? Okay, let me move this over here because I have some bullet points over here. The next one, what we need to do is the following up is huge. A lot of you do not follow up. A lot of you, there's this thing that you do, okay? Because I've done it, and I'm not saying that you're wrong, you've just not been taught. And that's why I'm doing these videos, because I want to teach you how to make a system better. okay? And I want you to be successful in this company because there is success for everybody here. Anybody can make money to the top. Anybody can become elite in this company. There's not a pyramid here. There's not a scam. You can actually really become really, really like up there, okay? So follow up is huge within your organization and with those consultants, with those customers, I'm sorry, who have asked you about becoming a consultant. Here's what majority of the people do, and let me know if I'm wrong, okay? Because some of you might be doing the right thing. But majority of the consultants, what they do is they send them to their website, to our replicated site, and say, all of the information is there, go look at it. Or what is it that they do? They send this whole paragraph with all the information that they need to know when they really just want to know if this is going to work for them. So my encouragement to you today is that you make your own video with your story. You can do it on Facebook Live. You can do it on Facebook and just post it. And when people are wanting to ask you why they should join your team, if they can do this, you send them that video, and then you can share your story with them and why is it that you joined and what you have accomplished with the company and how amazing and easy it is. It has to be a 5 to 7 minute video. It cannot be longer than that because people get bored. Okay? Yes, they love you, but they only want to really know how much is it going to cost to join and how many pieces are you getting and how much do you make? That's basically what they're asking. If they can make $200 to $500 a month, that's all they're looking for. They're not even looking for thousands. They're looking right now for $200 to $500, and that was my mentality when I joined Paparazzi. I only wanted $200 to $500, and now I'm a full-time consultant. My husband is a full-time consultant, and now we do this full-time, and we're able to do this and do our ministries as well. Okay, so follow up is huge, and I'm going to teach you how to follow up, okay? So there is this thing that I call the follow-up book, and here's where you're going to be able to find it, but don't go there yet, okay? Because I want to keep talking about the different points that I have here. But let me share that with you right now as I'm sharing my screen, and I'm going to move so that you guys can see it, okay? So here's this website right here on the bottom that you guys can see. And on this website, it's called letsflourishtogether.com. And if you go to strategies or if you go to basics and then you go to recruiting, let me go down because I'm like trying to see where is it. You go to recruiting 101. That's the one you really want to go. You go to under strategies, you go on to recruiting 101. And here's what you're going to be able to find. There's a video on YouTube that I did I think a year ago. And it was a really good video. It is a longer video than normal, but it's worth it to watch it because it talks about branding yourself and who is it that you're wanting to attract and how is it that you can post without being salesy on your wall. Okay, so you may want to make sure to watch it. And then here's what I share. Okay, I also share that whenever somebody asks me about joining, I don't send them this whole book about joining. Or my website, like the replicated site, I don't send them that. What I do is I said, oh my goodness, I'm so excited that you're asking about this. What is it that you're looking into it? And then I said, may I send you a package with more information to your house and then give you a call in about 3 days and find out if you or your husband or if you're, as you're praying about this, if this is something that you would like to do. Majority of the people who are customers, I just put it within their package. I just print out one of them. I don't even make a package. I just print out the one that says FAQ. I print it out, I fold it, I put a note in there because they're getting jewelry. They already know what the quality is. So, but if they have never seen the jewelry, I put a piece of jewelry in there and they don't know that they're getting it because I don't want a bunch of people messaging me. They're wanting to join and then they get free jewelry, I want serious people. So I send them this package with a free piece of jewelry, and then I follow up with them within 3 days. Now, what I want to show you here, how is it that I follow up and how is it that I get people signed up? Last month, we got close to 15 people that we personally sponsored last month. So the reason is, and the best way to do it is through this. This is a notebook. This is just a book where you, and here, and actually it's right here. This is just a regular notebook, okay? Here's a regular notebook. And all I do is fill these pages with names of people who have asked me about joining. And all I do is, actually, that person actually already signed up, so I'm able to show this. But this is just a notebook, okay? I put their name on the top. I put their phone number. I put their address. And then I put the date. I put number 1. I put the date when they approach me. I put the date when I mail that package. I put the date whenever I'm giving them a call, because I'm not just talking to them through social media. I'm not just messaging them through Facebook. I'm actually talking to them. Because if you really want somebody to sign up, you're going to give the care. You're going to give them the information that they need. And it's not going to be through messages. I want somebody who's going to give me their time and who are really wanting to do this. And I'm going to take the time to call them and set up a time to talk with them. And I'm going to answer their questions. So you really want to follow up with them. And yes, and now we're going to talk about the different scenarios that are going to happen. But this is the best way and the best successful way that I myself have found out that this works. Now, here's a different thing with my team. My team, praise the Lord, God has like really helped me with all of these things, social media, marketing, and all of this that I've learned on my own just by watching YouTube videos. Because I know what I want and I go get and find out how to get it done. And so I made a website for my team and for whoever needs help. And that's the Let's Flourish Together website, what I'm showing you right now. But my team has the honor and the privilege. They have a page full of information with a video where I'm telling the customer why they should sign up with them and what is it that they get if they sign up on our team. So they get to share that with them so they don't have to mail the package all the time. They can just share that with their customers. So they have that customized, you could say, perk for being on our team. But if you don't have that, you can, please do not send that link to your customer, because we don't want to create that if you're not on our team that they're gonna get that. Okay, so what I recommend, like I said, that's why you need to create a video with your story and maybe do an opportunity night with your team members on Facebook on an event, and that's where they can find out more of the information. So that's what I encourage you to do. If you want to share a video, that will be the video that you will have to share. So let's move on. So follow-up was huge, and then the following up book is amazing. Like, I love it. That's like one of my favorite top picks. Okay, and I'm showing you, and you can get it through letsflourishtogether.com /recruiting/101. You'll be able to get all those things and find out more about the book. But then here's what I want to talk about, and hopefully, oh my goodness, I think I already passed my 10-minute time. I might have to do 30 minutes thingies. Okay, so here's the other thing. Watch what they do. This is huge, okay? And I want to encourage you today. Watch what they do, okay? And their actions, not their words, not the words that they're saying, will reveal to you if they're, their true intent. Are they really wanting to sign up as a consultant? They might be talking and talking, but they're not taking action. And, watch what they do. Are they really serious about joining the company? Like we talked in the beginning, don't beg to people. This is a one-time opportunity that they have. This is $1 million idea, $1 billion idea now. Like, what's after billion, Danny? Triple billion? Trillion. Okay, this is a $1 trillion idea. So you need to watch what they do. Are they really going to do something, or they're not? Okay, are they even answering you after you message them, after you follow up with them? You need to watch what they do. And so if they don't answer, here's what we tend to do. We're begging people, and I hate beggars because I don't want to beg people if they don't really want. And here's another point that I want to point out is that a lot of you are doing the what is it? What is it called? The hostess reward. You get, if you do a party with me, your hostess rewards will go towards your kit. Just like I said in another video, ladies, this is a $99 kit. Like when I first started, I did need help to sign up because the kits back then in 2012, they were $300. That was the minimum starter kit. But we're talking about $99 that you cannot come up with. Like maybe there's like some serious people that really cannot come up with a $99 kit. But they will do anything to make that happen, and you will know whenever the party's happening. If they're not there and not sharing the video, I am not going to give you nothing. I'm just going to give you the hostess rewards. I don't want the type of people on my team that are not really working and not making things happen for them to be able to get a $99 kit. You need to think like a business owner. This is a sacrifice that you're making for your family. You should be having a checking account separate from your account and having those $99 in there and then reinvesting to see what is it that you got to do to make it to the next level. Okay? So you really need to watch what people do, and you need to stop doing those earn your kits, because you're just attracting people who are having a poor mindset, that they don't really know what they want. And they're on a stage of their life that they're not even willing to sacrifice hard work to be able to do this business. Do you really want to just sign up somebody with a $99 kit, putting in your work, and then they don't do anything? That's what majority of the people did when they signed up with me. It wasn't their time, and I pushed it. Stop pushing people when it's not their time. It is not their time for them to join. If you want it, you make it and you sacrifice those $99. If you want it, go sell your shoes. Go sell your purses. Go sell whatever it is that you have to sell from your home and do a garage sale and come up with the $99. Like seriously, when I did this and when I needed help for my starter kit, it wasn't because I didn't have the $99. It was because it was $300 kit, and I did not have $300. And that's why I asked the person I signed up under, I said, is there anything I can do? I'll do as many basket parties to just come up with at least half of my starter kit, because I don't have the $300, but I know that I can make this work. And I proved to her that I was going to make it work. And yes, I was one of those who earned her kit, but it was a $300 kit. Okay. And actually I signed up with the $499. Okay, I think. No, I signed up with the $300 kit. But it doesn't matter. You have the opportunity to change your life with this $3 billion company or whatever by just purchasing a $99 kit. So you have to choose as a leader if you really want those people who are poor-minded, or if you want those people who are go-getters and go-runners. Okay, you have to choose quality over quantity and stop begging people to join your team. Okay, you're just getting started. Yes, I know you want to hit director, but it's going to happen if you keep doing the things that you're supposed to and the things that you're learning here. Then you will hit director. I promise you. You will hit director when the right time is come, and you do these following things. You follow up, you do your job, you call the people, if you're just starting and you don't have a strong story and you have somebody that wants to sign up, call your sponsor and tell them, can we do a 3-way call with this person that I have who's interested about joining? If you are on my team, I am happy that you will do that. If you have a producer and above within your organization, contact them before you contact me. If you're my personal sponsor, you contact me and I'll do the call with you. Okay, because lives are important to me, and people who want to change their living and change their life financially, I want to help those type of people who are willing to work hard, who are willing to put in the work, who are willing to listen and not just listen but take action. I will take the time for you. Okay, so the next point that I wanted to talk about was move on. Okay, because after making $2,000 to 3 approaches and genuinely asking the person how is it that you can help them, and you follow up with them and they still haven't taken the action, you need to move on. Have them on that notebook. Whenever there's promotions, like the January promotion came up, message them, but have them on your notebook and put the dates where you have been talking with them and why is it that they haven't signed up. But move on. Move on. Those people, it's not their time yet, just like we talk about it. It's not their time yet. So you have to choose to move on. Okay, and then lastly, I hope this is the lastly, don't beg people, okay? Here's the problem to most people, okay? Let me tell you what the problem is, and I'm like trying to read my notes here. When you keep following up over and over, again, to those people, just because, how can I say this? Just because they told you they were interested doesn't mean that it's their time. So like I said, don't beg people. Despite their lack of action, telling you exactly the opposite. If they're not showing you that they're saving up, if not they're, like I call somebody who really needed to sign up. And she's like, Andrea, I wanted to really sign up on the January promotion. And I really wanted to do it. But I only came up with the $50. Girl, ladies, you do a party for those type of people. You help them earn their kit. Like, you go help out of your way because they are saving up and they're really wanting it and they're telling you they want it. And so you go help them. But if it's the opposite, you do not do that. Okay. So let me hide this. And also I was going to say, you have dignity. How you come across people by begging them and say, don't sign up with that person. You need to sign up with me. I'm your best sponsor. Or no, if you don't connect, it's not going to work out. It's not going to work out. That's why you call that person to find out if you connect with that person or not. But don't beg people. So I plead to you today, as my training goes, you do what you're supposed to. You attract who you want to attract. You brand yourself on your wall. You follow up with people. You send them a package. You make the effort to call them. You make the effort to answer their questions. You make the effort to put them on your follow-up book. And then you follow up and get them signed up. But then don't leave them out there, okay? Because your job as a leader is to teach them everything that you know. You need to teach them and follow up with their questions. Right now, they're so scared. Or maybe they're so excited. You have to make the effort to call them. And that's one thing that whenever you're recruiting big, and you don't have a system on how to follow up for those new consultants, then your team starts going down. So you got to help those people. And even I am preaching to myself too. I sign up 15 people. I have to follow up with them and help them get to where they want to be. Find out their goals. Find out how much is it that they're wanting to sell this month. Divide it by 225. That's how many pieces they have to sell this month. Now, if you're wanting to make $500 a month, you can totally do that as a new consultant. That's 222 pieces that you have to sell a month. So don't tell me that you're going to be that consultant who only orders 25 pieces a month, because if you're wanting to get to the top, you need to start thinking like an elite leader, and you need to start acting like one of them, and you need to start leading by example. And that's what I've always preached to everybody else. You need to lead by example, and you need to show it, and you need to be caring about others and not be selfish and just caring about our rank. Because a rank is not a title, it's the quality. If you see your team progress and your team growing, that's the kind of results that you want within your team. Not the title. The title will come. But you helping those people achieve their goals, that's what you want as a leader. So I'm going to open it up for questions. I didn't mean to make it this long. The website that you guys can go to is, let me show, hopefully, it's the Let's Flourish Together website. So I'm going to take it in for questions if you guys have any questions. Oh. And if you're new, and your leaders are reaching out to you, message them back. Always remain reachable. I like totally. Like I talk to people after they signed up and then they don't even answer my calls anymore. And then I'm like, okay, what should I do? I don't like to be pushy. Like I'll push you if you want to be pushed, but I don't like to beg people to work. Okay, this is your work. This is your business. And by the way, if you're on our team, you have a website full of resources. You have training daily in there. You have quotes every day in there into our group. So please take advantage of that. And just if you're just starting, message people, message your sponsor, tell her what you just did today. Send her screenshots of what you just got done. And we're going to be talking about that on Friday. I'm going to be showing you how to be organized and how to keep a schedule. And then tomorrow we're going to be talking about how to motivate your team. So make sure that you are in tune for that. So any questions? What do you put in the package for those? If you go to that website, you're going to be able to find everything that I put in a package, but I mainly use the FAQ file, and it has all the questions that consultants or people who are interested in joining may have. And so you just print it out, you just fold it, and then you just send it. Or if you want to make it more fancy, you can make this whole package that I have made before and just mail it to people, depending on how you want to be. I just put it in an envelope and a card, and I just mail it because I just found that it was faster for me. I make a bunch of packages together, and that's what I use. Yes, to be consistent. We need to be consistent. Any more questions? Inventory is my biggest problem. Christy, if you go onto YouTube, we just did an inventory video, but there's a lot of videos on YouTube that you can find out how to make your business bigger. So if there's no more questions, if you do have more questions, just comment below and I'll be able to answer it as I go. And if you need anything else, just let us know. But thank you so much for watching. I'm going to end this broadcast and we will see you guys later. Bye. We'll see you later.